Hi, I'm Grande, and I'm often asked, what's one of the best investments I could make in my home? Well, as far as I'm concerned, a standby generator is a great investment. Standby generators can protect your home and family by keeping the power going no matter what the weather is doing. While we can all benefit from a standby generator, many of us should make it a top priority. For instance, if you have a home office and you need to keep that internet going, or if you have special need family members living at home, like the elderly or young children, you want to keep things like your air conditioning and heating systems going. In my case, I have a well pump, so I want to keep my water on too. If you do a lot of traveling, you want to keep your security systems up and running. And finally, if you live in a storm-prone area or experience frequent power outages, a standby generator should be a top priority. Standby generators are installed outside the home, much like a central air conditioning unit, and they could be used on older homes or new construction. They also run on propane or natural gas, so there's no manual refueling. A key component to this system is the transfer switch. The transfer switch will automatically start your generator so it can power up your home in seconds, whether you're home or away. Once running, the generator will power anything in your home without the need for extension cords. This includes things like your lights, TV, and most importantly, the home's critical systems. Well, I've shown you the basics of a standby generator system. For more information, you can visit KohlerGenerators.com. There's no doubt about it, we now live in a plugged-in society. Now, years ago, if you lost power, you'd pull out a few board games, light a few candles, and that usually got you through the event. But today, with home offices, some family members who may require special needs, and of course the internet, a loss of power for a few hours, never mind a few days, can be a tough event to go through. Now, another tough thing to go through is choosing the right generator for your home, and I'm here with Melanie from Kohler. And Melanie, tell us why Kohler is such a great choice.
Well, first of all, Ed, Kohler generators are very reliable. We've been building generators for over 90 years, so we definitely know what we're doing. We put a commercial-grade engine in every generator that we build, so you know that if you have a Kohler generator behind your house, you're going to have a reliable source that's working hard to back you up when you need it. They're very powerful units. We have generators that can power everything from lights and sump pumps to heavy air conditioning units and even sensitive electronics.
And that's a sensitive issue because in the trades, we look for a thing called clean power. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Absolutely. What you're talking about there is high quality power. Your sensitive electronics need a very high quality power source or they can actually be damaged. So when you're using a Kohler generator, you know that you're doing the best that you can to protect those very valuable pieces of equipment. And best of all, Kohler generators are very fast. Within 10 seconds of a power outage, you will have power restored to your home so you can go on living without interruption.
And being in the business, I love their warranty. Do you know that Kohler generators offer a 5-year, 2,000-hour warranty? To get more information on Kohler generators and to find a certified Kohler dealer near you, please visit KohlerGenerators.com. Hi, I'm Grande, and for years you've been hearing me speak about Kohler generators. Well, today we're installing one at my own home. Now, we live here in the Northeast where we get our fair share of storms and power outages, and sometimes the electricity could be out for days, even weeks at a time. Now, recently, my wife and I finally finished the last addition to our home, so we're very excited because now's the time we get to install our Kohler generator. Now, I have to point out one thing. This is not a do-it-yourself project. I'm in the business and I have plenty of help on this job. And also, the preparation work can be involved, but once the prep work is completed, the final hookups only take about a day to a day and a half. Now, I'm right over here with Jay, and Jay, we have 3 steps left with the final completions. We have the gas line that has to be installed, the electrical, and of course, we start and test it. Now, you're at the transfer switch, which is part of the prep work. So, once the transfer switch is in, which could be the basement or outside like we have here, what's the next step?
Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually pushing in the wires that'll lead from the transfer switch to the generator. What happens is in case of a power outage, transfer switch will signal to the generator to start up. Start up, send electricity back to the transfer switch, and power your house again.
And that's it. Well, it looks like the next stop is at the generator itself. The transfer switch is hooked up. Now it's time to connect the generator. Jay, what do we got going on here with all this wiring?
Well, Ed, what we got here, these are your wires that came from your transfer switch. These are your communication wires. Those are the wires that'll start your generator up. which will send power back to your transfer switch. In a power outage, you'll be good to go.
Well, if you finish up, I'll get to work on the gas line. This generator can run on natural gas or propane. We have it set up for propane, but either way, Bob, what's next?
Well, Ed, we're just making our final connection on the gas line here. And you always want to make sure you have a flexible connector on your gas line for movement. And after that, we'll purge the line out and we'll be good to go.
Once we bleed the line, we can start it up. There's propane gas to the unit and all the electrical connections are made. It's time to test it out. That sounds good. Now my home and family will be automatically protected during the next storm. To find a certified Kohler dealer near you, please visit KohlerGenerators.com. Hi, I'm Ed Del Grande, and today I'll show you how a standby generator system actually works. Now, this is an on-site demonstration, so you'll see how quickly a standby generator responds during an emergency. Let's start at the transfer switch. Okay, right here, this is our transfer switch. Now, you can see by this display that the electricity is coming from the street directly into the home. But when I trip this breaker, that's going to simulate a power failure. And when the transfer switch senses that, it will automatically start up the generator. And when the generator is ready, the transfer switch will send that power back into the home. The cool thing is, this whole process should only take about 10 seconds. So, here we go. Okay. Heard the transfer switch. There's the generator. And there's the lights going on, meaning the generator is starting to make power. There's the lights. And life in this home is back to normal. Hi, I'm Ed Del Grande, and I'm often asked, what's the difference between a standby generator and a portable generator? Well, there are some key differences, and let me show you. Right here, this is a standby generator, and they run on natural or propane gas, and those are self-feeding fuels, so you don't have to manually fill up a standby generator. And they're permanently mounted to your house, and they're sized up correctly, which means a standby generator will run your entire house. Now that includes critical things like your heating, your air conditioner, sump pumps, alarm systems, and even a well pump. And since they deliver good, clean power, which means reliable power, they're safe to use with your sensitive electronics. And finally, a standby generator system is completely automatic. They use transfer switches, which will automatically turn on the generator, and you don't even have to be home. Now let me show you how a portable generator works. This is a portable generator, and believe me, the timing is pretty good to show you how they work because I see a big thunderstorm coming my way. Well, anyway, to set up a portable generator, you do have to take it away from the house so it'll be safe to operate because this is an engine that runs on gasoline. Then you also have to make sure you have plenty of gasoline on hand to keep refilling this unit. And then you got to worry about pouring gasoline onto a hot engine. And then, when you're done with all that, you got to make sure, if you're using extension cords, that you're running each extension cord into a separate appliance, and that can take a lot of time too, handling all the cords and laying them out, and it can make a big mess. And make sure you locate a portable generator away from your house so it'll operate safely. You don't have to worry about fumes getting back into the house, which could be a dangerous situation. So while portable generators are pretty good for things like camping and tailgating, they may not be the best choice to back up your home. For backing up your home, I always recommend standby generators. And for more information on standby generators, you can go to KohlerGenerators.com.